You know, a thought just occurred to me. I've definitely jumped more ditches in my 30s than I had in my whole childhood. I'm not complaining. I'm very happy to be out here. It's not the easiest ground to navigate, but I'd like to leave a trail camera out here. I have an idea of where I'm going to leave it, but it's just a matter of getting there. This has a lot of potential here. It's not the spot that I had in mind, but something's just caught my eye that I'm quite interested in. If you see the way the bark is stripped here, now it could be because the tree is dead, but that could be a rub off a stag, rubbing his antlers off it. And a stag is what I really want to catch on camera. So I'm going to keep this option as a plan B. That's another good spot there maybe. That might be the one I'm thinking of. Like I said, it was a good while ago that I was out here and I'm very tired today. So, my brain isn't functioning, you know. It's not firing on all cylinders today. I think there's a lot of deer knocking around up here. Ooh, that's a big print. See the print here? That's a big one. Another one here. I don't see any scrapes, but that doesn't mean there's not a stag knocking around. The trails actually go in between these two trees and cross a little ditch just here. Now ideally I'd like to put on that tree, but there's a few issues with that. The reason I want to put on that tree is because it's facing north, and because I'm in the northern hemisphere, if I look north, the sun in my mind is always on my back. That's my thinking, so it's not going to be shining into the lens. Also, it's recommended that you don't face the trail camera east or west, so that rule's looking down south or east or west out. But there's a little bit of flexibility there. It doesn't have to be directly north. Now the problem with this tree here is that it's very close to where the deer will walk by this spot. I don't think they're going to mind the camera too much, but if I put it up high on the tree, this branch when it starts blowing is going to set off my camera, and I don't want that. The other option was to move it back here somewhere, but then there's other things blowing in the wind, there's trees blocking the view of the deer. So I think my only option really is to pop it on this tree over here, as high up as I can get it, and just hope for the best. Yeah, I think that'll be a nice little viewpoint. There's only one way to find out. It's typical, isn't it? No rain in the forecast, it's been dry all day, but as soon as I get out and about, the rain finds me. I have the camera up on the tree. I did have it up higher, but I think this branch was going to set it off too much, and I didn't want to go breaking the branch off, so I moved it down a bit. I think it's actually better position there. Stands out like a spare thumb if anyone comes down here. But I do have a little lock with me. The little cable lock I made up myself, so I just ordered stainless steel wire and I crimped the ends. It's just cheaper than buying individual locks for every trail camera. And the likelihood of someone being out here with a wire cutters is very slim. So even this will be a deterrent. It'll help stop any kind of opportunistic thieves. Not that they'll be knocking around out here, you know. And then I have just a little padlock. I have a few of these, the same key works all of the padlocks. I ran the cable through here first, and I just have it kind of wrapped around the tree, through the mount, and tucked under the strap just to keep it tidy. And then the lock is there. Now there's no way to lock this camera, so they can still take my SD card, but just don't tell them. I'm just having a little look. I'm pretty sure you could probably see the camera. It stands out like a spare thumb. But I think I just need to move it. I don't know, it looks fairly okay where it is, but you know, I'll leave it as it is and we'll just hope for the best.